What is up, guys? It is Mike here, and here we go. We are listing all the trucks from Mix 11 from worst to first. Alright, guys, so here it is. I love making these list videos, they are awesome. This is going to be my personal opinion from Mix 11 from the worst to the first. Which ones I think were bad, which ones were good. And right off the bat, I'm just going to say I think Mix 11 so far this year, as of June, this was probably hands down my favorite mix. It was extremely hard to pick a favorite truck here. As you see the trucks right here, we had Nitro Neon Dragon, we had Batman, we have a brand new concept with the Element trucks with Gravedigger, we had an awesome paint job with Bounty Hunter, the World Finals one, another new concept with Savagery for Reckless trucks. We finally got to see Razin Kane. We got another inverse truck. And then we have a legacy truck down here with Black Ops, and then when we flip this around, we got the second chase piece ride truck. So very, very intriguing, very difficult to pick a favorite truck from Mix 11. Really cool. I enjoyed this mix. We have all kinds of wristbands. Just this mix was really good. I have to admit, it was a really, really solid mix. I don't know if you guys care for the wristbands, but here is the colors of all of them. Not that great of a rainbow, but pretty cool colors, I guess. A lot of green in there, some black. I mean, I'm not too big on the wristbands, but they're pretty cool. But with that being said, guys, we're gonna break out the first truck, and this truck, I really do think it was the worst. This truck is kind of more of a victim of being in a group of just trucks that are really good, trucks we didn't expect to see, trucks we wanted to see and we finally got. So with that being said, the 9th truck, and in my opinion the worst truck out of Mix 11, is none other than Soldier Fortune. And the way I say this and the way I mean it, I don't mean this truck was done bad. I think Soldier Fortune Black Ops, this mix is really good, and it's really hard to put a truck that we've seen it already. The only difference, in honest truth, with this truck is the BKT on the tires. And when you think about it, if someone really wanted to, last year we could have easily did a body swap to the training ride truck El Toro and had this truck last year. So when you put it in that perspective, there's really nowhere you can go up, other than maybe some graphics getting improved. But when you look at this truck, it only has, the Monster Jam logo, the American flag, and then Black Ops right here. There's just so much you can do, and I don't think the truck's bad. I don't think it's horrible. I don't think it's like ugly to look at or anything like that. I just think that in this mix, it's just not up to par, and that's the only thing holding this truck back. Also, another negative with this truck is also the fact that we just saw Soldier Fortune in the mix before this. So getting both these trucks out of the way for legacy trucks, yeah, it's good from a business standpoint, but so that's gonna be the 9th truck right there, Soldier Fortune Black Ops. The next one was kind of tough. It's definitely a truck I did not know because I stopped watching Monster Jam and everything, but a lot of you guys wanted this truck, a lot of you guys were expecting it, and here it is right here, Razin Kane. So the main reason why this truck is so low on my list is because, honestly, from my personal standpoint, I do not know the truck. Razin Kane, this was really one truck that a lot of people wanted. A lot of people wanted it done right, and I really love the fact that this truck has the sponsors on it. It looks just like the real life truck. Obviously, if this truck was a Dodge Ram, they can't do that, and that kind of stinks, because I kind of, if they made a Dodge Ram casting, a lot of customs would be made. Obviously, I would try to make barefoot and stuff like that, but if they had more of like a ram casting in the front, even though it could be hard to do and everything, this would have been higher up on this list, because that obviously opens the door for customs and everything like that down the line and in the future. But yeah, Razin Kane, I don't know the truck, so it's a little biased with me, but a lot of you guys did want this, and I'm really happy Spinmaster actually listened. They made the truck, they put it with their sponsors, and they also put the, you know, the blue stripe and everything as well on it. For that, definitely brownie points. But in this mix, this is a really good mix too. So going on to truck number 7. So truck number 7, this was kind of another tough truck, because like I said, a lot of these trucks in this mix, there's none I really don't like. But this one, I feel like it could have been a little bit different, and it would have been higher up on this list, and it's none other than the inverse alien invasion. So the main reason, this is kind of like using the Gravedigger effect in Mix 8 last year, because even though that inverse Gravedigger was really cool, it wasn't truly inversed, because the white parts on Gravedigger didn't really match up. It would have been like, you know, different colors. This one, obviously the truck in real life is silver, where it's green, and I think the truck would have looked a lot better with silver tires, silver roll cage. You know, you could have left the chassis black, but I feel like if it was all silver, it would have looked a lot better. It would have looked a little better, a little meaner, a little sharper. That's just my personal opinion. However, this truck does look good, and it does get some brownie points for having that clear insert for the windshield. I think that's really cool. I think it's cool to have a clear insert where you can actually see the screw holding the whole thing together. I think that's pretty cool. But like I said, in this mix, there's no truck that's really bad, and that's kind of weird. But yeah, definitely low on the list. Would have been higher if it was silver, but still, I don't know if it would have beat up the next truck, because this next truck was something that a lot of people were looking forward to. I think it's really cool, and just the way Spinmaster was able to do this and Hot Wheels wasn't, it's just basically like a punch to the gut for Hot Wheels, because Spinmaster did it, and they did it really well, and that's none other than the World Finals Bounty Hunter. Now, I know a lot of people probably will have this truck a lot higher, maybe in their top 3, maybe not, but the reason why this truck is so low for me is just because, you know, I'm going off a personal like standpoint of how trucks look in the design, and also I don't know the truck that well too, as I wasn't watching Monster Jam at the time. But however, I gotta give a lot of brownie points to Spinmaster for making this two-tone paint job, doing this right, doing this in a way where it looks actually really good. I mean, there's really nothing I can say to complain about this truck. I think it looks very well put together. I think it looks just like the real thing. Very well done, very awesome. However, the next 5 trucks, really difficult to put this ahead just because of what trucks they are and everything, but really cool. I'm really happy Spinmaster listened to the community. They basically went the extra mile to do this, and doing something like this, you know, and this is only their 2nd year with Monster Jam, and they were able to do this and knock this out, and everyone knows down the line Spinmaster is only going to get better. It's pretty cool. It is really cool that they did this. But yeah, this mix was really good. Going into the top 5 trucks. So coming into my favorite top 5 trucks from Mix 11, this truck, I guess you can say it was kind of tied with Bounty Hunter, because I really didn't know what one to put, you know, forward. I kind of like them both the same. But this one, I think it really catches my eye. I think the colors on it really make it pop, and it's none other than the Nitro Neon Dragon. This truck, I don't know, there's just something about it. It's the one truck in this mix where you look at it and it's like, you can either hate it, you can like it, or you think the colors don't match. But I think it looks pretty cool. I think it looks unique. I think it's very well done. I think we might only have like a couple more Nitro Neon trucks left, so I'm really happy to see Dragon, and it's done in a way where it looks really cool. If the roll cage was orange, I think this truck would be a lot lower on this list. I like this color in the roll cage. It really makes it pop and stand out. I think it looks pretty cool. like I said though, it was really tough to choose this over Bounty Hunter. That's kind of like a 50-50. I don't know which one to put, but to crack the top 5, I'm gonna have to say Dragon, just because the way this truck is an eye catcher. It just looks really cool. But it was definitely not easy to put this ahead of Bounty Hunter, but it had to be done. Moving into the top 4, really interesting here because it really got hard. But for something that's a new design, a truck we haven't seen, a truck no one really knew what to expect, I'm gonna have to put number 4 as Batman. So number 4, Batman. This truck, you know, when we first heard about Batman and there was no picture, we didn't know what to expect. Everyone, including me, thought the Batman from like 2008, 2009, but this is technically one of Spinmaster's first truck where they basically customized it. They had like free range to where they can make a new casting and everything, and they could have botched it, it could have looked horrible, it could have looked bad, but it actually looks really, really good, and I really enjoy this. I think this looks really mean, it looks sick, it looks stealthy, it looks really, really cool. I like the little tie-ins with the Batmobile with the engine, you know, the blades and the knives on the side and everything. Just a cool looking truck all around. I think they did really cool, and I really, really hope down the line Spinmaster does take concept trucks, or whatever you want to call it, their custom designs, and they throw it or they mix them into their mixes or something. I think that's really cool. I think that adds to the value, and I'd rather see that happen than say how Hot Wheels just repeats Bone Shaker in different paint schemes, you know. But moving on to the top 3 trucks. So moving on to the top 3 trucks, it was very difficult to pick any of these trucks. Very difficult as a favorite one. But number 3, we're gonna have to go with the brand new chase piece, none other than BKT. So this truck is number 3 because this is one truck where I never thought we would see this in a diecast. This is something that was new with the ride trucks, and we saw how well the Gravedigger ride truck was, and now we're actually seeing a truck that we saw basically, 2015 as an exclusive truck. Now it's a ride truck, and this is an actual legit real life truck, which is pretty cool. And I also like the fact how they tried their hardest to make it look like a Ford casting. I think that's really cool. That gets brownie points. And the fact that they're making ride trucks, and let's be honest, this truck looks a lot better than Hauling Y'all from Hot Wheels. I mean, it's the same thing, but they put the mirrors on the casting. Honestly, it is a lot better looking than Hauling Y'all, whatever, the ride truck from Hot Wheels. However, if that Hot Wheels ride truck was Bigfoot, then maybe things would be different. But this thing looks amazing. It's really cool. It adds the value to a chase piece. Now, the only thing is, we're going to see this casting again, as the Blue Thunder ride truck, whenever that gets released, is basically going to be the same thing. So it's going to be really interesting to compare this truck to Blue Thunder and see if there is going to be differences or not. But yeah, let's move on to the top 2 trucks. Top 2 trucks for Mix 11. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. So, this truck, both these trucks were brand new concepts. Both of them very weird. No one, I think, really expected any of this. But anyway, truck number 2 is none other than the brand new elemental truck Gravedigger. So the reason this thing is number 2 on my list is the fact that they added detail into Gravedigger. They added the dirt on the flames, and not only that, but the tires. No one really knew how this truck would look, what this was, or how this was going to be perceived. And the fact that they took new tires and like they're slicks, they seriously feel like slicks. And for customizers and stuff like that, these tires, you paint them black or whatever and throw them on trucks. You're gonna have trucks that are really quick for sign-up series. You're gonna have trucks that just look cool. I like the way they look. This thing is just a prologue to see how the rest of the trucks look, like Megalodon, Dragon, and I forget what the wind truck is. Maybe it's Snorting Nightmare, I forget. But really cool. And just the fact that they had to redesign and they had to come up with a new way to make this look, and the fact that it's Gravedigger, and Gravedigger is one of those few trucks where you don't have to change much on it to where it can look good, and this totally does it. I really like this truck. I like the wheels, I like the dirt, the detail. A lot of people might not like this, but to me it's pretty cool. I really do enjoy it. It's pretty cool. It's a concept that definitely worked and it paid off. But now, moving on to the number one truck, and this is probably not just my favorite truck in this mix, but a lot of other people's, and it's none other than Savager. So Savager, this thing is really, really cool. Every time I look at this thing, I feel like it's something straight out of the Twisted Metal video game series. It is something so cool. This is like, there's so many things they can do with this truck. The detailing, the amount of effort that went into this for a whole new casting, the exhaust, you know, the little backpack and stuff on the back, the drum. It's just awesome. The different color rims. This thing opens the doors so much for Spinmaster. This is a custom designed truck, one that no one really saw coming. This is something that Spinmaster came up with, and it's just really, really cool looking. I really enjoy this truck. I think it's really cool. I hope to see this truck again, maybe in the Zombie vs. Hunters, it being a hunter truck, or maybe something else down the line. I don't know what, maybe like a junkyard playset or something. Who knows? But this thing is really cool. I like the detailing that went into it, the design that went into it. It's just something that, you know, it looks cool. You look at it and it looks like something like, dare I say, it looks like something out of the Hot Wheels world of like custom trucks. But Spinmaster came out, made it, and not gonna lie, this looks a lot better than some of Hot Wheels designs when it comes to like hot rides or junkyard or anything like that. There's awesome details in the pipes, on the rust on the pipes, the rust on the body. It is just all around a very cool looking truck, and I really do like it. Mix 11 in general has been absolutely good. It's been a very hard mix to find. It's been one that's really expensive online, and I don't know when Walmarts and stores are going to get them in because of the whole pandemic and stuff like that, but hopefully you guys will get them soon. If not, I feel for you. It is, in my opinion, the best mix so far this year. I know there's 6 months left. We don't know what else is in store for us, but I really do feel like this one so far in this year is the best one. I don't think another mix can top it, but hey, let me know in the comments if you think another mix is better. Let me know what your favorite truck was. Let me know if Black Ops maybe was your favorite one, if that should be number one, or if not. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I will see you guys very shortly with another video very soon. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys very shortly.